Hey guys, I'm Soumyadeep again back with a new tutorial videos. Today I'm discuss about which kind of quantity is stress. So yesterday or last day I discussed about normal stress and shear stress, and then further I defined one-way shear and two-way shear. So hopefully you watched the video. If not watching till now, so above there should be a I button, so click on the I button and just watch it. Today I'm discuss about which kind of quantity is stress. So stress, is it scalar? Is it vector? Or something else? So let's start. So previously we know quantity is two types. One is scalar quantity and one is vector quantity. So very simplification, I can say scalar has only magnitude, no direction, and vector is magnitude, direction. So is there any other kind of quantity? My answer is yes, and that is tensor quantity. So before starting the topic, which kind of quantity is stress, I use a new word. So let me give you some time to introduce a new word to you guys. So what is basically tensor quantity? What is tensor quantity? So basically there is not a very satisfying definition, but I am trying to say tensor is basically matrix like quantity. Okay, so matrix like quantity, that means this quantity has n number of row and n number of column, which is independent of any coordinate system. Coordinate means maybe polar coordinate, maybe Cartesian coordinate, maybe cylindrical coordinate system. So this kind of quantity is independent any coordinate system. When we did matrix in our previous class. So there is the term dependent matrix, independent matrix, dependent row, independent row. Guys, if you have some doubt about dependent, independent, so do comment in comment section. Definitely I will try to explain the dependent and independency. So let back to this topic. So point number 2 was independent at any coordinate, and very easily you can express it. I show you in example. Let me try. In the example, I'm saying you matrix has a rank. Every matrix has a rank. Okay. So as tensor is kind of matrix like quantity, so it have some rank, like rank 0 tensor is scalar, or you can say tensor rank 1 is called what? Vector. Tensor rank 2 is called what? Bivector, and so on. Roughly about tensor, but why I am very concentrated in tension? Because stress is not scalar, not vector. I can explain you. Scalar, stress is not scalar. This is common sense. If you have problem, then do comment. But why not vector? I am telling you. Suppose this is a block. Okay. Change the color. Vector means there is a magnitude and direction. Okay. Suppose this is x direction, this is y direction, this is z direction. I assume that coordinate system. So if stress is a vector, then this is x direction, this is also x direction. If I assume stress is vector, then I can say that this and this sigma x equal to sigma dash x if stress is vector. But practically, is it possible? No. This is not possible. This is one kind of stress, this is another kind of stress. So stress is something which is not scalar and which is not vector. Then stress is tensor quantity. But why it is tensor quantity? In two direction, remember, two direction simultaneously. This is the main thing. Again I am drawing a block. Okay, Again, I assume my coordinate system x, y and z and say this is our stress. So I saying you this is simultaneously happening in two directions. So how the two direction? The direction of force is y direction and the stress is acting x phase. So you can say that this is a stress whose force magnitude acting on y direction and whose area or phase is considered as x phase. So as this is acting in two simultaneous direction, so that is why I can say this is sigma xy. So I assume all the condition like this, then stress is tensor quantity. Stress is tensor quantity. Okay, so logically stress is tensor quantity. If this is the block and this is x, y, z, then that should be sigma xx, that should be sigma yx y, and on this plate that should be sigma xx. And that should be sigma xy, sorry, sigma yx, that should be sigma yy, that should be sigma yy, that should be sigma xz or zx, that should be sigma zy or yz. So every phase, how many phase? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 phase. 6 phase. In every phase, 3 direction. So there is combination of 18 part elements. So if I write it in a matrix form, so that should be sigma xx, sigma xy, sigma xz, sigma yx, sigma yy, sigma yz, and this is sigma zx, sigma zy, sigma what? Sigma zz. So this is the matrix like quantity. So ultimately stress is a टेंसर क्वांटिटी. सो गाइस, उम्मीद करूंगा ये वीडियो आपको ज़रूर पसंद आया. अगर पसंद आ गया कर दीजिए लाइक, शेयर, सब्सक्राइब. इफ दिस इज हेल्पफुल टू योर सर्कल एंड योर फ्रेंड्स, डू शेयर. सो गुड बाय फ्रेंड. फिर मिलेंगे कोई एक ऐसा न्यू टॉपिक के साथ, न्यू कंसेप्ट के साथ. गुड बाय, बाय बाय.